Alright, hey guys, it's Trisha, the Left-Handed Stitcher. I'm here to do another kit up of a diamond painting. This one I call Sunset Bottle, and I'm hoping it turns out pretty good. You can kind of see it in the, you can see it better than I can in the viewfinder. So this is a 30 by 30. I'm doing a kitting up now because I'm really tired, and rather than laying down for a nap that might screw up my sleep schedule, I figured I would just get busy and do this. I have washi taped the edge but off camera, and I think I'll do that from now on because I just don't like getting my head in the shot if I can help it. So that's already done. I have already created my labels. They're just the basic number, sequential number in the corner, and symbol bigger in the center from my Avery reposition or removable labels. And I cut them in half. When I don't have a DMC number to put on here, I cut them in half, and it just conserves my labels. So I've already created the labels and put them on the little doodads, the containers, and I created the little trash container up in the left hand corner. I always put that there to help me know which project this drill storage belongs to. And I have them out this time because I'm not going to put them back in their sequential order. I'm going to try to arrange them so that they're in alphabetical, and then there's going to be a few symbols for this one. Because that's how I'm going to work. So that's how I like to have them arranged while I work on it. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so let's get this out of the way for now. And this project was purchased from Everyday eDeals. So if the product is still available, I will link it down below in the description. So this one, again, is just, there are no DMC numbers. So it's going to be, and I have a little bin this time in order to keep my desk a little neater. Alright, so let's start with, let's get my little tray out here. Next time I'll remember, grab a bigger tray for this. But, so number one is the letter M. So, let's see if I can do it this way. Make it a little easier for myself for cleanup. Alright, in we go. So this looked like black, and they look like pretty decent drills. The one I'm working on right now, the black drills are pretty atrocious. So I have hopes. Alright, so M, I'm going to go roughly center. So number 2 is the letter V, or if you're going by a phonetic alphabet, it would be Victor, which always makes me think of the Star Trek, the first new one, where, you know, he's like Victor, Victor. So that's gonna go later. Alright, so number 3 is the letter H, or hotel. And I think this project is going to be really pretty. Lots of color, lots of color. Bright, some brightish colors. So there are 21 colors in this project. So let's do H there. So number 4, ooh, look at that, it's a brighter orange, is the letter P, or Papa. Very pretty colors. Oh, there's one more straggler. So number 5, nice light, almost a sherbet orange color. Very nice. And it is the letter J, or Juliet. Alright, so H-I-J. Okay, so the next one, number 6, it's kind of a tangerine orange. And it is the letter Y, or Yankee. So I was in the McDonald's drive-thru, and my husband had done a pre-order. So instead of using their name anymore, they give a code, an order code. So our order was like NV71. So when she asked me what it was, I said November Victor 71, and I'm pretty sure I confused her. So let's repeat that. I said November Victor 71, NV 71. Okay, so E. The second. I think this is Echo. Yeah. Lost my complete train of thought. Anyways, so you know, I understand that not everybody knows the military phonetic alphabet, but it does make life a lot simpler in certain instances, and this is a military town, so I kind of figured my chances were pretty good, but apparently not. Okay, so number 8 is it's one of the symbols. It's the equals sign, so we'll put that up there. So number 9, ooh, look at the pink. I love pink. So number 9 is L, or Lima. Okay, 1 kind of ran for the hills. Okay, there we go. So L, M. So number 10 is a really pretty buttery or light yellow. Nice shade of yellow. And it is T, or Tango. You know, I think I will do the next kit up with no talking kind of thing, like an ASMR. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe. Just kind of musing aloud at this point. So number 11 is S or Sierra. There's a good bit of this color. And one jumped. There we go. So S would be between P and T. So number 12 is a percent symbol. And it's a medium blue. I like to have the U, the fold, instead of the crimp at the bottom. It just seems to let the drills slide out a heck of a lot better. So symbol will go up there. The next one is 13, and it is the letter K, or kilo. This is a nice maroonish red. So this project is, I think this is going to be really pretty when it's done with all these colors. Okay, one more straggler at the top. JKL. Alright, so the next one is ampersand, number 14, dark blue. There we go. Symbol there. Next one is number 15. And it's a medium blue. And it's the letter D, or delta. Which, speaking of delta, since we are in, delta COVID, I'm waiting to find out when the delta COVID, or, the booster that kind of, see, that's something I gotta read up on. Is the booster designed for the delta and maybe whatever echo variant that has come on the scene? I mean, we're only hearing about delta because it's a more virulent form. Still, if you're vaccinated, it is still not something, that I'm terribly worried about. Okay, so the next one is the pound sign, or the hashtag, depending on what generation you're from. Or I guess it's also a number sign. I have all three because I am on Instagram, and everybody uses it as a number sign, and I'm also a computer person, so it is used in certain computer languages as well. Okay, so I got one here that's stuck in the crimp. I don't know if you can see that. So he had a short life. Alright, so number 18 here is just a dot. Dot, dot, dot. So I call it a dot because it's going to be center in the block. If it was in the corner, you know, it could be called period. So 19 is a greater than symbol, or a right-facing arrow, open arrow. That's how you want to describe it. Thankfully there's only one of those in here. I hate it when I get a project, a cross stitch, where you've got that symbol in that direction, and that direction, and that direction, and that direction. That sucks. Okay, so number 20 is this deep medium purple, and it is the letter Z, or Zulu, or if you're in Britain, Z, or I think maybe even Australia tends to call it Z. Alright, so we'll put you with that. And then the last one, number 21, is this light kind of mauve-y purple. And there's a few, you know what, I think what we're going to do right now is we're going to pour this in the tray, because I see some rogue ones. See if I can just take them out, like so. Alright, there's one. These drills are really tiny when I don't have my cheaters on. Alright, so those two. Right now what we'll do is we'll put them in the container that goes next to the trash container, because that's always for the fully functional, but I can't be, they've become separated from their main grouping for whatever reason. Alright, so there we go. F, E, F. Alright, so we got A, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, P, S, T, U, X, Y, Z, and then I don't think the symbols really need to be in any specific order. There's not that many of them, and they're all keyboard symbols. So here we go. So the drills are kitted. Have this bag to put all of the, well, that could have gone smoother. Maybe I'll just do that off camera next time. Boom. Alright, let's take a quick Dr. Pepper break. And then we can get into prepping my canvas. Alright, so as you can see, let me do this real quick. You know, the chances of me reusing these plastic sheets are pretty slim, but on the off chance that I need to, for whatever reason, I want to make sure that I'm not sticking the wrong side down on one of these, because I did that once. I won't ever do that again. There's a right side and a wrong side to those plastic things. You stick it down on the wrong side and good luck getting it off. Alright, so that's, and if I remember from the last one, it was about the same size. It works really well with start in the center this time. Letting it hang off a little bit. So that I don't have to cut any of my sheets. Slide this around. Well, you know what? You can just eyeball it from, because I always adjust these when I'm working on it, because I may just have to straighten one of the edges on this area that I'm working in, or I might want a slightly smaller section, because you can see these are not going to be equal sections, and when I get in the center it tends to be the bigger section. So if I don't want to be doing that big of a section in that sitting, I will just take, when I pull this off, I will set it back down so it more or less cuts that section in half. But there we are. A nice, easy, I love these little double-sided, silicone, dual-sided parchment papers, because they stick well enough. You know, they're not going to fall off when I do that. They peel up really nice. They're reusable. They don't leave residue, like somebody was saying that the release paper, like from the backing of your labels, you can get that type of release paper to use on it. It's very opaque. You can't see any of the image through them. Some of them leave a residue, but these do not, so I love these. Alright, so there we are. We are prepped and ready to go. So the one that I'm working on at work, I'm about halfway through. So once I get done with that one, this one will go to work with me, and I have it ready. So, cool beans. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll catch you next time.